All right. Hey, everyone. Happy Monday, Runday. Welcome to the train room. It's been an interesting day. Sorry I'm late this afternoon, but hopefully everyone's having a great day. How's everyone doing? We got a lot of people in here, comments and everything. Got to get this camera position right, all the good angles and all that fun stuff. But yeah, how's everyone doing tonight? We got a lot of people in here. Hopefully you guys can hear me all right. Let's see. I'm wearing a sweatshirt. I thought I'd be train festive, but this thing's like choking me out. This is like, whew. It's comfy. It's not too hot up here tonight. It's actually a little chilly up here. But yeah, hopefully you guys can hear me all right, see me all right. You need to chill. Yeah, I know, right? Let's see. That works for now, I guess. It could be a little bit lower. Let's see. There we go. So I got a lot of stuff in here. We also have a lot of comments. Nomads early. Yep, we were early-ish. Well, I was going to start at 8. I had some stuff happen around the house, and I had to get those attended to in time for the live stream. I'm actually lower this a little bit. One thing I will complain about, anyone starting a YouTube channel, the YouTube Live Studio does not give you a preview, unless you're using a cell phone, of course. But I can't tell what this action webcam is going to look like until I hit the Go Live button, which isn't very... Oh, there we go. That's so much better. So, got my CNO Heritage shirt on. Jesse's up here messing around with stuff. So, yeah, Funkmaster said, hey, Nix, I knew it. Yes, yeah, Monday Runday. Unless I tell you guys otherwise, there's always a live stream on the channel. Got Nomad saying, hey, howdy. Randall, hello. Jimmy's got work stuff going on. Yep, I know the feeling. And there's Chessie on the floor. Poor thing. She's been like hunting around up here. She found some dust. Just like me, cat's got allergies, so it works out. Amtrak 4 is derailed. Yeah, Jamie told me about that not too long ago. I just haven't gotten to responding to a lot of people yet. It's been a crazy day. Once I got home, I was like, holy moly, I gotta get ready for the stream. But yeah, I heard about the derail. It's pretty sad. I'll have to check into the details, but it sounded pretty rough. John, how's it going? Said, hey, Nick. Or hi, Nick. Hello, all from Colorado. Very cool. Welcome to the channel. UP. I wish I could. I don't have Union Pacific around me. I really wish I had Union Pacific for sure, because I heard that Union Pacific hires husky folk like myself, and they're actually, they actually want people to work for them. Move and get married. I'd have to get married then move. I've got a Nikki that would. I don't know if she would. She wants to move south. I don't think Florida has Union Pacific. 4% humidity. Oh man, that'd be great. Yeah, 4% sounds fantastic. Love it. Yeah. Gonna build my own grand matted plywood soon. Very cool. Yeah, we have some humid days. Now living in Pennsylvania is a little bit different than when I lived down. It's so crazy. Just by a little bit of humidity. Living in Baltimore, I'm just going to call it Baltimore, because there's swamp everywhere. Baltimore is a swamp. Like, I'm not trying to talk bad about Baltimore. It has its own reputation, but Baltimore is a swamp, and yeah, so Parksburg Railroad. Oh, cool. What's up? How's it going? Hey guys, my division of the railcar repair company I worked for was just rolled out. Short line, Belpre Industrial, Parksburg Railroad. Very cool. Yeah, I would honestly work as a carman. I applied through this guy right here, CSX. And actually, here's a crazy story, guys. So I called CSX last week to ask them what the status of the application was. And they said that they could not find my application or my profile in their system. And I was like, well, I applied this day. Here's my job number. So I reapplied. I made a whole new profile. And I reapplied for conductor. the car shop job is gone. So Union Pacific wants you. I know. I think they pay better than Norfolk Southern. Norfolk Southern pays for start. It's not as good as CSX. CSX pays you significantly more for most of their jobs. Like the carman position that I saw, it was a car shop trainee, which is the same as a carman in CSX terms. And the car shop position at Anola Yards is paying like, I think starting was like 19 something an hour. That's your training rate. And it's like the 73% of a journeyman. And I'm like, whoa, that's pretty bad if you're getting paid 73%. So I guess a journeyman up there only makes like 24. Now CSX was paying, I think, close to $30 an hour for your 75% of a journeyman or 90% of the journeyman costs. So a little bit better. So once you're in there, you make like $33 an hour. So still pretty good, better than most jobs around, like starter jobs. 3 people passed away. That's really sad. Holy moly. Oh, the prime movers. So I think. Well, I know Jamie Macon would know, but I believe there's the engine's kind of like offset. It's like 3/4 down. It's the giant dome going down. That's the engine. But yeah, that's pretty cool. One was a truck driver, so a truck struck the train. Should just do a railroad and try to make it work, get some experience. Yeah, the problem is they went. So I'm slowly approaching 30, and once you hit 30, railroads, unless you have experience, they don't want you. So they would rather have someone young and moldable and flexible before they get married, have kids, than take someone that's 30. I would say like 40, with kids and a wife and all that, and wife and kids, all that fun stuff. Hey Peter, how's it going? Welcome. Doing all right? It actually feels really comfortable up here tonight. I've got the fan on low just to blow some air, but it feels great up here. It's not like full on sweatshirt weather. I just want to be railroad festive here, but it's not like a sweat box like before. Hey Dan, how's it going? Wayne, hello, all from Virginia. Hey, how's it going? The Trains Magazine website forum has a thread Amtrak derailment. Yes. That's really sad. That's messed up. We need sharks. Not tonight. I got some other stuff. We're going to run the Penn Central RS-27 again. Then I've got a, well, if you can see it, she's in the station right there. We're going to run this old girl right here. Well, she's not that old. She's like, well, she's a 95. I'm a 93. So she's like 25 years old, whatever. I can't math. Train's 25 years old, runs like it's brand new. Made it early today. Hey, no worries. Where's Jessie Kid? She's up here somewhere. She is. I don't know. She scared me. I didn't realize she was up here, and I was actually crawling on the floor to get into the control station here, and the cat, she jumped out. Chessie jumped, which is, where's Chessie? There she is. Look at this. There's the Chessie cat. She jumped out of nowhere, and I was like, holy crap, scared. Said a couple 4-letter words because she scared me. I was like, oh, God. Hey, Wicked, how's it going? But yeah, I'm all out of local railroads to work for. York Rail. I've been looking up their jobs, honestly, because they are local. Like York Rail's like 20 minutes away. I interviewed with them. They just probably had someone picked out already. The interview was a train wreck, literally a train wreck. But I'll be honest with you guys. It was my first railroad interview ever. It was before watching channels like, Railroad Talk and all those guys, they have really helped. And then actually sitting through a Class 1 interview that went extremely well with Norfolk Southern. I have some experience with railroad interviews, and also interviewed with Strasburg too. So I've got some experience with railroad interviews. It's a whole different world. Any interview experience you have at previous jobs, just throw it out the window. It's a total grill session. And even like the job I have right now, I was grilled. Um, well, I don't even know how to explain it without giving too much information away, but the job I have now is basically they put up a panel of like 4 people. They have all their questions that aren't even the management's questions. They're part of like human resources type of thing. And that's kind of scary too, because it's their questions, the questions being asked for at least where I work aren't made by my employer. It's made by HR. So it's pretty crazy. Jessie being a cat. Yeah, she's cool. I felt really bad this morning. I was leaving the house and she jumped right under my feet and ended up stepping on a paw. And I was like, I was broken. I could not believe, sometimes cats get excited. They don't want you to leave. But it freaked me out really bad. And I actually, I was late to work because I wanted to make sure she was okay. So I ran downstairs and made sure she was cool. And then she started eating food. And I was like, okay, she's perfect. So that happens with animals, all animals, honestly. Like, especially dogs, they'll jump under your feet or they want to be close by. And it sucks. I hate it. I hate the sound, the feeling. It's not fun. I want to work for a railroad just to play with trains. I want to actually, of course, the internet goofs up right here. There we go. So the internet's back. So I really just want to work in transportation. I love railroads, but I want to actually put, my feet on the ground, get some dirt on my hands, and go headfirst into the industry. It's a fantastic industry that has, a lot of benefits. Yeah, there's some trade-offs. It's not like, the most flexible job on earth, but it's definitely a really cool industry that I've always been interested in. It's just trying to get in the door for certain reasons and whatnot. Gonna get a cup of coffee. Yeah. Speaking of coffee, I actually bought. So I went to the Reading Railroad Museum yesterday, and that video should be out tomorrow. I'm gonna stay up tonight. I'm gonna edit that down for you guys, and it'll be up tomorrow evening or midday. And we went to the Reading Railroad Museum, and they had all kinds of cool stuff. And I bought coffee mugs, which, of course, they're downstairs in the kitchen. But I bought a Chessie. Excuse me. Bought a Chessie mug and a Pennsylvania K4 commemorative mug. Sipping cold snacks. Very cool. McCarman with the merger. I'm also being put on track crew. Very nice. Very retirement. Yeah. Yeah, actually, a lot of the Carmen jobs, thankfully, they don't require experience, but they hint that they want a welder. Like, they'll hint really hard. They'll be like, welding experience preferred. They'll teach you how to do everything. Trust me. Like, they've got the know-how. They can teach you. But yeah, the car shop job for these guys right here seemed pretty cool. It was down in Baltimore off of it was for the Curtis Bay Yard, which used to be a Western Maryland freight yard. Actually, I think it was a Western Maryland classification and coaling yard. And then during the Chessie merge, they tied in some tracks. The tracks ran parallel. The B&O tracks and the Western Maryland tracks, they ran pretty much parallel. And then when you go near the Northeast Corridor, the Pennsylvania Railroad tracks paralleled the B&O Bayview yard. That's what I'm trying to think of. All these different yards. Mendon, Missouri. Wow. Got the same CSX shirt. This is a pretty cool shirt. This is like a sweatshirt. It's comfy. I mean, it's a little big, but I mean, it's cool if you want to wear like a collared shirt. I don't know. It's really cool. I'd wear it to work. If I'm just riding trains, throw it in a bag. If I ever get a railroad job, I'm bringing this with me. It's gonna get dirty, but that's all good. This is actually a gift from Nikki's parents for Christmas for a good luck charm. So we'll see. Wear mine to work. There you go. If you're serious about getting to a carbon job, Cathcart Rail is the biggest rail car repair company in the U.S. Something to consider. I'll have to. I'll definitely look them up. There's one company that a friend of mine recommended. They're actually in like the Columbia area, Columbia, Pennsylvania, which isn't too far away. I'd be willing to drive that. It's only like 30 minutes. I think it's called like Railcar Mechanical Services or Rail Mechanical. They do repairs, modifications, but there's like no way to get a hold of them. There's like not even like hours on their website. There is no website. It's like a Google link. But yeah, it seemed like a cool business. A nice day today. Yeah, it was beautiful today. It was like 80, 81, and the morning it rained, so it cooled everything off. Now it's still a little humid out, but it's nothing too bad. There's a tank car facility in Siri. That's far. Yeah. Used to weld. Very cool. Only missed a little bit. Yeah, we've been live for 17 minutes and 15 seconds right there. Nice steady time mark right there. 76. Oh, that's sweet. So yeah, I actually got a lot of work on the railroad done last weekend. Got most of the scenery done on the left side of the railroad up here from the diner on, which you guys can see. I moved the freight shed, or this is not a freight shed. This is a switch tower. God, I'm losing it. Switch tower was moved because my trains were hitting it in the center of the yard. So she's moved. And then back here, as you guys can see, I did all the scenery for the parking lot and all that. I can raise it up in a second and show you guys what's going on. Changed the name so many times. Yeah, I know. Stick weld first. Yeah. Here, let me move this camera in so show you guys what's been cooking up here. Whoa. I also did a lot of like car organizing. Look at that, it's bright sunny day. I should be outside live streaming. So yeah, let's take a look at the. Oh, gotta lose some stuff up on the camera rig. So yeah, we've got let's see. This Trinity Rail Car Facility, Arkansas. That's really far away. George Trains used to cook. That's pretty cool. So yeah, I've got this whole section. I got to wire this thing up. This is actually modded with LEDs to help save the silhouettes. There's it's like a newspaper stand, and there's actually a paper boy on the other side. I got this guy running in a tracksuit. Thought it was pretty cool. And the diner actually is now hooked up to smoke. So got the parking lot all done. This has that weird green, that atomic green as I call it, like the ramp. So it's all been ballasted over, just lightly ballasted so it won't crack or anything. Then I have a switch right here. This is an old K-line toggle. And the diner should start to smoke. Let's see. A little bit. Now, in the old layout, the diner was actually hooked up to 18 volts. And to safely do that, I actually changed out all the lights in this accessory to LEDs. Even the little street lights here, they're LEDs. And also the diner light on the inside is an LED. It looks like it fell down, but I kind of like the effect. It's giving it like a candlelight effect. But yeah, there's some smoke. It's kind of hard to see, but she's not cranked all the way up, to like 18 volts. I don't want to blow anything up. Should be able to see some smoke come out of there. Hey, Trax, how's it going? Hello, hello. Ford Falcon. I think this is a super sport. Let's see. It has an official GM sticker. Look at this. I've never seen that before. It has like a GM. Whoops. There you go. If it will ever. There you go. GM official merchandise. So I guess you scan it and it's a Camaro SS. So I thought this would look so cool in front of the diner and the Shake Shack. He's trying to pick up some friends, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna have a whole scene right here. I'm actually gonna do like a whole bunch of people outside, just kind of doing like a car show. And one of the accessories that I have a motorcycle. The guy's on a motorcycle. I'm actually gonna make him do like a wheelie right here. And I'm gonna put like a cop on the corner right here, just watching and like eating a donut or something. So just something kind of funny. Tom's Trains. Don't get mad. No worries. No worries. Hey, welcome. So to the left of this, I actually have all the scenery done back in this corner. There's some smoke fluid here. I'll raise you guys up so you can see what's cooking back here. So I actually installed that construction accessory that I showed you guys last week. And I got it working too. I actually had to do some work on her. So those trucks, all the cars and that truck right there are all Lionel accessory, like die-cast cars. So this car, or the dump truck, is a Lionel Lines dump truck. And the construction site is all wired up. So check this out. So that guy is working. They're building a pad or something. It's all sceneried in there. And the accessory is actually working pretty good. So that just works on a little DC motor. And then to the left, we have the MTH building, then the Lino Lines building. And then the cool thing is with the MTH building, this car actually says Lionel dealer or Lionel dealer certified. So I guess it's a Lionel guy trying to buy MTH trains because sometimes they're comparable or better, in some ways. Yeah, I don't know. That's just a joke. And then, of course, there's Kitty City Toys right next to the MTH building. And Kitty City Toys was actually apparently a little bit before my time, but it's a Lionel distributor of toys. So Kitty City was part of Lionel and whatever. They had a Lionel license. So I put the Kitty City Toys next to the MTH factory. That sign on top of the building is temporary. That's a momentary sign. I gotta find a place for her. But yeah, so yeah, I just love this accessory. It's just a lot of fun just to mess around with that. Make him do some work. Yep, there we go. Hey, thank you so much, Jeff. Definitely put a lot of time. This wasn't too bad, honestly. It could have been a lot worse, but yeah, it definitely did take some time to get down the glue and all that and texture all these different colors and whatnot. Like there's like 3 different colors of sand in there to get that effect of like, runoff and stuff. So yeah, I think the diner is croaking at me. I hear it. N scale guy. N scale's great. Refuses to dry. Yeah, I know that feeling. So yeah, the diner, it's hot. It should be smoking, but I don't know what's up with her. Let's see. Put some coal smoke in there. It's nice and hot. Should work. Let's do a little bit. Oh, it's chirping at me. Maybe just a little more. There we go. Woohoo! Now, if you add too much smoke flow to this accessory, it will get clogged, and I do not want to have to peel this up. This is all glued down to be this awesome parking lot. I don't want to mess with that. So, just going to let her do her thing. Yeah. Got to move boxes so you can run the layout. Yep, I've done that before. The scenery is under construction. Yes, of course. Oh, and we have a visitor. We have Chessie Cat up here. Let's see. So I can show you guys the cat. Come here. Oh. There you go. There's Chessie. So, and guys, also, while I was at it, I also organized all my cars. So look at that. Look how pretty that is. Look at this. Have you guys ever seen this attic this clean? Look at that. Nice and organized. So yeah, I put some work in this weekend. I was like, yep, got to clean this room up. Greasy fries. Yeah. Yeah, there's here, look up there. Look up there. Oh, she's being a Chessie cat. Thanks, guys. Yeah, it's this was a cluster up here. I will agree that this room was a disaster zone. I also found a lot of like ballast and stuff all over the floor, and I put a carpet up here to keep it keep down the sound and all that. It's actually working out pretty well. So yeah, I got some more accessories and things on the way. They're in boxes on the floor. I'm gonna put her down. Here you go. And she likes chilling out. I actually put this carpet up in here. She did that. Look at that. That's what I get. I clean this whole room. Cat goes through the trash can, pulls out packing paper. But yeah, look at that. I got this cool little carpet on the floor now. So, and now she's on my feet doing whatever a cat does. Chessie is as a Gemma does. So that's what I always say, because we have a Gemma cat somewhere. So let me lower this down. There we go. So you guys are now on the other side of the room. The blinking of the lights, that's all because of the AC. And we're filming in 1080-60. So you guys are seeing that refresh rate. So can actually get you guys kind of away from that. It actually hurts my eyes too. Oh God, now the movie theater's doing it. So we'll do that. Right there. How's that? George Train. Yeah, it did take some time. So I set the way I organize this room. So I have a shelf to my right of just cabooses and some extra space, like here or there. The scale stuff is on top. The bay window or larger semi-scale is on top. Below that is all my post-war, like really small 027 cabooses, just so it's all organized. Post-war's in there. And then the left side of it are Weaver hoppers, like coal hoppers and stuff. That's on the left side. I can put them upside down and push them back. Yes, she is we just can't call her a tabby. She's a domestic short hair is the official term for the tabby cat up here. Let's see, I'm fixing this camera again. There we go. Yeah, Chessie's a domestic short hair kitten, and she's Going to sleep on my feet. There you go. Garbage. Yeah. Oh, man. That's fantastic. So let me turn off the diner. You guys can see this. It's like trying so hard to like make some food. You can see it now. There we go. It's just kind of wisping out the top. And yeah. Hey, Gus, how's it going? Just saw your chat pop in there. So I'm going to turn this off so we don't melt anything. There we go. And we can actually get to running some trains here in a second. For anyone coming in that's new, welcome to the channel. Lots of new people here tonight. And just want to give you guys an update on some channel stuff. So tomorrow, I hope to have up the Reading Railroad Museum video. I was there yesterday exploring with some friends. Just a quick yard walkthrough. We actually did a private tour, and those guys are fantastic. So anyone in here, or anyone watching the replay, if you're ever interested of going up to the Reading Museum, it's like $8. I don't know. It's like $7 or $8 or something like that for adults. And here, let me raise this up. I'm not used to being on this side of the camera. So the museum is inexpensive. The staff does a interior tour and a yard tour every half hour or so, or on the hour. I forgot what it was, but it was awesome. So we walked in. It was my friends, RJ, Jamie. We snuck away from the group. We watched a movie about the Reading Railroad. It was a very, very like quick briefing of like the start of the Reading Railroad. And then a gentleman came out and said, "Hey, you guys ready for the yard tour?" And I was like super excited for that. So I wrangled everyone up. I was like, "Come on, let's go get the yard tour." And it was excellent. So the yard there has a lot of cool stuff. You'll see all kinds of different alcoves. I don't want to give too much away, but there's a lot of very interesting equipment there. And I will tell you this, they have the first ever made GP30, which is like my favorite diesel of all time. GP30s are hands down my favorite EMD diesel of all time. So they have the first one sitting there. I actually gave it a hug. So it was pretty cool. So yeah, guys, definitely check out that museum. It's very cool. Let's see, reading some of the comments here. But yeah, so that video will be up tomorrow. I'm hoping by like lunchtime. It could be earlier, like 10 o'clock. Check it out. Be a lot of fun. She just kicked the tripod, so that's cool. But yeah, it's going to be awesome. Yes, it's in Hamburg. They have all kinds of cool stuff. They have a U-boat, a U-30, a couple alcoves. Actually, they have a lot of alcoves, probably like 3 or 4 alcoves. I won't give too much away, but the museum is just fantastic. And it's relatively inexpensive. If you go on a Sunday, you get 4 hours. You can knock out the museum in 4 hours. Yeah, it was just really hot. I got sunburned. And then afterwards, that's when we filmed the Bud cars down the street. So that was a lot of fun. So let's get some trains running here. So, yeah, I'll light up the new engine first. Well, technically, they're both new engines. I was at a friend's. Actually, so I thought I heard one of the engines idling, like the power was on the remote. But one of my friends came over, Sean, and we went out to a couple train shops. I look under a table and there's a big orange box, and I'm like, "What's in this thing?" And what was in that thing was what this is. So there you go. Hey, thank you so much, John. It means a lot. I look forward to doing the show every week. This helps me get through my Monday, because Mondays are Mondays, and I don't have to go in detail on how bad Mondays can be. You know, like this morning, I did not want to go up and get to work. I was just like, I'm tired. Nope. Not happening. Passed through Hamburg on my way home for the Strasbourg meet. Nice. Yes, definitely get there. Yeah, it's really cool, and the guys there are really really cool, and they're nice. They'll talk to you all day about trains, and I mean that in the most like respectful manner as possible. If you have any questions, they're willing to talk your ear off and let you know about them. Favorite diesels: the Sharks, ST40-2, Trainmasters are right up there. So okay, so Randy, they have. I will tell you this: they have a Trainmaster. They have a Trainmaster at the Reading History Museum, but they turn it into a yard slug. But you get to see the frame of a Trainmaster and how big those things were. It's amazing. Railfan Roger, hey, how's it going? Tom, what's going on? Hey, hanging in there every day. You know, each and every day is a new a new beginning. So yeah, let's get these trains fired up. So this guy back here, this J class, bought a J class 612, and it was in a big orange box at a train shop for a really good price. It's from 1995, 1996. Runs like a brand new engine. It has rail sounds too, so we're going all the way back to like the 90s here, and it's fantastic. Hey Jacob, how's it going? Didn't formally meet. I was at the meet and greet. That was awesome. Might go to Strasbourg this weekend. Yeah, I'm busy this weekend with family stuff. I've got the review on the J class that's going to come out this week, and then the Reading video tomorrow. That's my two videos this week. Maybe a live stream this weekend, and then Monday. Well, definitely Monday. We're going to do the Caboose Parade. I forgot to mention that. So this Monday, um, we're doing the Caboose Parade. So what the Caboose Parade is that I'm going to set up every caboose that I own in a train. And if it doesn't have a rear coupler, so I can't make a whole line of cabooses, I'm going to put the ones that don't have rear couplers, like some of the cheaper Lionel cabooses do not have them. Post-war cabooses, I'm going to put those in the yards, which are these guys right here, my little side tracks. And I'm going to put all the ones that can run in a line, and we'll see how well we'll go. We'll play some patriotic music for 4th of July. But I did that last year. I believe it was last year? It was the 4th of July. I was stuck indoors because of the world shutting down. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. So we're gonna have Caboose Parade 2022, and I thought about just doing a video on it, but I'm gonna do a live stream. Why not? Some people go out for 4th of July. Some people stay inside. And some people say it's too hot or whatever. You know, we're going to do it. So if you guys want to watch the replay, it will be there. I'm not deleting anything. It's going to be awesome. Going to work tomorrow. Awesome. Late getting much better. Sweet. Norfolk Western, there's no stopping us. Well, up until Norfolk Southern merged and whatever, you know, then it kind of stopped them. But I know what you mean. 612 is running fabulous. We're gonna fire up right now. So 612, I got it hooked up to some semi-scale passenger cars. Penn Central Alco's hooked up to a whole set of like Pennsylvania area railroads. We got a Lackawanna Phoebe Snow car I just picked up. Got the PLNE car. I can't get rid of that PLNE car. That is just a beautiful car. Rob 412, what's going on? Tired of the Atlas U36. Oh, no. Let's get her fired up, guys. So let me turn you all to the yard. There's a switch tower in my way. So here, I'll put you guys down here. Got this whole line of Conrail. All right, let's see. I'm gonna have to raise you guys up. Like the video you put out with the RDCs. Thank you so much. Yeah, that was a surprise catch. that was like a well. I blame Jamie Macon on that one because she said that RNN's running today, and I was like, well, what could they be running? And she said they could be running bud cars or a passenger train. I was like, well, while I'm up here in Reading, why not? And that was an excellent. That was fun. This is such a fun idea. So a spontaneous rail fan moment right there. Oh, there's the other Lionel truck I bought with the fenders and everything over there. There it is. Got the car shop. The sand was actually given to me by DB Tech, and the sand looks fantastic. So we have a sand pit where the Atlantic is, and oh, I got that Penn Central caboose. That's got to move. This guy right here, he'll get creamed if a train flew by her. So I'll put that on the siding here. All right. So let's fire up J number 612. It sounds so weird to say a different number than 611, but we got 612 up in here. There we go. It's got that deep whistle. It's pretty cool. All right, on track 2, we're going to have the Penn Central Alco. So let's get her fired up. Hey, thanks, George. Yeah, it's actually just a very simple 612, and I just really enjoy the simplicity of it. It has a pull-more motor, and it can run for a long time. It's pretty cool. Oh, wow. Yeah, I just got that, Randall. That's awesome. I could see any steam engine, they would be 1218, 2156, 844, 401. Or 4014, I'm sorry. That's awesome. I have that shirt. The hat, shirt, and belt buckle. Hey. That gets a toot toot. I mean, for 1995, I don't think these sounds are. I don't think they're too bad. They sound pretty good. So we need some more smoke fluid. Yeah, I think she sounds pretty good for. Oh, it's got steam blow off and everything. Let's see. This engine also has the cylinder steam. The Penn Central. Hey, Peter, how's it going? It's a MTH Proto Sound 1. MTH Premier. Thank you so much. It's kind of hard to find Penn Central stuff in O scale. It's got an awesome horn. Check this out. Yeah, I love that horn. Yeah, it's like for how old it is. I powered on the Penn Central last week when I got it, and I was like, oh god, please don't have like a crappy horn. And then I hit the horn button. I was like, oh, thank you. I was so worried. Yeah, Roger, this is a Rail Sounds version of, well, the other one that I have is a Williams. And the Williams doesn't smoke, doesn't have sound. So I bought this one at a hobby shop last weekend. Put you guys on a different angle in the layout. GP7 with the CNO. George, are you looking for the post-war? The post-war one, I've seen it on eBay for like $80. And then I've seen them at trade shows for like several $100s. I really wanted one of those CNO GP7s. Do you have another? Oh, I do not have any other N&W. Well, actually, I have a GP7 with N&W overstamp on it, and it's actually it's GP9 Norfolk Southern with N&W. We could throw that on here. Give the oops, lost some cars. Hoping to be back later. Okay. It broke. Yeah, I gotta let the steam engine cool down for a second. Actually, I could make some space. Give me a second. I make some space in the yard for it. Let's see. So what I'll do is actually move these two cars out of the way. All right, so we're going to move the 612 into the yard real quick. We'll bring her back later. There we go. So we got her in the yard. The yard's all blocked out. Cool. All right. Hey, Slycat, how's it going? Just running my layout. Awesome. Sorry, guys, I was completely distracted. So I got a Baldwin on the outer track just temporarily. Got two Protosound 1s running. Now let's bring you guys into the construction yard here. Let's get them working. Hey, Train Nerd, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Slycat says hello to everyone. Make it easy for you. Hey, JTG, how's it going? Yes, I like trains. What do you use for the grass between the railroad tracks? It's just all woodland scenic stuff. It's all woodland scenics. I just use school glue or glue all from Elmer's glue, and yeah, it's all woodland scenics. It's all glued down. None of it's loose. Sometimes it is loose, but it's usually just glued down. Actually, you know what, Peter? Look at Scenic Express for scenery stuff. It's a different product. In some ways, it's a little bit better. But yeah, look up Scenic Express. They're an excellent company. That's where most of the ballast is on this layout. Like all this darker ballast in here is all Scenic Express. There you go. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, Scenic Express, they basically have a different selection than Woodland Scenic. And this is where all this ballast in the yard is Scenic Express. Yeah, she needs smoke fluid. Let's see. There we go. That engine loves smoking. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Scenic Express sells a little bit of everything, and I think they also sell like trees and a little bit of everything. So they also have a website. Biggest steam engine, my Scale Hudson, only because it's scale. Hey, thanks, Carl. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, this stuff took forever. Yeah, the ballasting on this. Here, I'll show you the yard. The yard's probably my favorite spot. I'm actually going to turn off the. Give these guys a break for a second. I've got the smoke pellet scent, and this locomotive smells fantastic. It's like a Sensi up here. Look at that. It should start to idle down. It's good to know. Always good to have more than one type of scenery. Yeah, I agree. So, Slycat, what is your AS616 the same year as this one? This is an early premiere. If that's the case, mine has problems too. It only works if you fire it up directly and then switch really quick with the transformer. So here, guys, I'll show you the ballasting on this. I'll be honest with you guys, ballasting sucks. Like, in my opinion, it's kind of cool to see ballasted track, but this took forever and ever and ever, and so much glue and time. So the yard's probably my best work ballasting. It's all just Scenic Express. I don't even know what ballast it is. It was like mixed gray. They kind of have like different types of batches that come out, but their consistency is pretty cool. And the ballasting in here took, I don't know, a couple hours. The ballast, the layout, I want to say took probably about 12 hours or so of work just getting it done. And I use what you first do, I put the ballast down, and then you shape it, and then you spray it with denatured alcohol, and then you use a water mix with glue, like a 50-50 mix, and then you just lay the glue on top, watch the glue sink down into the ballast, and then you're good to go. And you wait a little bit, and then you do your greenery, and always do your ballast first, then green stuff. So even if you mess up the green stuff, well, green stuff will grow on top of ballast, not ballast on top of green stuff. And if you put your green stuff down first and you add the denatured alcohol to the ballast, it will peel up the glue that you just put down. Now, the reason I use denatured alcohol, so I did a whole video on this, but you put denatured alcohol down first. Let me lower my chair. So it breaks the surface tension of the ballast. So when you go to add the glue, surface tension's broken, the glue falls right into the ballast rocks. It's awesome. It's simple. It's the best way I can do it. So, and I use school glue, like the Elmer's school glue for that. So it's cheap, efficient, and if you mess up, you can peel it up. If you touch it and mess with it, yeah, it might get disturbed, but it's the cheapest glue there is. The stuff's great, and you can dilute it. That's the main problem. I started to do a lot of ballasting work on the last layout without diluting, and the glue is so like chunky, it actually peels up your ballast work. It'll peel up and create a mess. So, but yeah, sorry to hear about the 616. It's almost like a real Baldwin. You know, they're efficient until they're not. But yeah, mine's got problems too. So it's the curse of the Baldwin diesel. I don't know. Let's see. Short in my inside loop. Got to fix it. Yeah, I hate having shorts. I mean, everything on this is properly wired, knock on wood, and it works pretty well. But my old layout did have a lot of problems with shorts. Not the last one, but the first one had some janky wiring in there for sure. Ballasting my layout for the second time because I didn't stick to half layout. Well, I've got like 3 different types of ballasts on this layout. To be honest with you guys, back in the station area, the white ballast stuff is all Woodland Scenic. Towards the other side is a mix of Woodland Scenic and another Woodland Scenic color. And then the yard is all Scenic Express. If I could have done it, I would have bought, where are these things? Here we go. I would have bought 2 of these Scenic Express and just done the whole layout with 2 of these. But I actually went probably through 3 of these shakers on this layout because some of it just didn't come out right. This is cinders. This is for actually another video. This is a whole tube of coal cinders I'm going to put in some of my hoppers. So I'm going to do a video on how to do that safely and cheaply. And it's going to be a lot of fun. That might come out next week or so. I've got a lot of stuff planned this week for filming-wise. But ballasting the layout for the second time. Yeah, I know that feeling for sure. I ballasted tube track. And tube track, like Lionel tubular track, looks fantastic ballasted. And I do like the classic look of tube track. I ran tube track on my last layout, well, the first layout up here. I really did enjoy it. The switches were fantastic. The 022 number switches were fantastic. But you go through a lot of ballast, and you have to shape it to make your angles and stuff there, the grade and all that, your track bed. So it is kind of a pain. You will go through a lot more ballast. This stuff here, I'm using MTH Real Tracks. It already has like a predetermined ballast slope. You just kind of pile it up until it doesn't want to move, and you spray it and glue it. Let's see. Tedious work, but it's well worth the effort. Yeah, Carl. Yeah, I agree with that for sure. It does, like I said, it takes a while, but it's a lot of fun. Cycloud was under the warranty, MTH, while they had it. Oh. Coal cinders is what I need to find. Yeah, this is a friend's. So my friend's shop, Iron Horse Trains in Hanover. I talk about them all the time. Troy has the coolest stuff ever. Like, you'll walk in there, be like, dude, where'd you find this? He's like, I don't know. I got it in an estate sale, or they bought it and they're reselling it or whatever, resale. He's got a lot of cool stuff. And that's where I bought a lot of cars in this consist here. That Lackawanna car, the Phoebe Snow, came from his shop. Check this out. That came from his shop. The what else? What else came from his shop? In this consist alone, that Pennsylvania Railroad boxcar, the merchandise freight service. But yeah, it's got a lot of cars from him, and he runs a great store. We had another question in here. Does anyone make a coal cinder insert for open hoppers? I want to say Woodland Scenics. I've seen them through Woodland Scenics, but it's been a while. But that's what, so John, welcome to the channel. I'm actually going to show you guys how I do my coal cinders, especially for, I've got a big box right here blocking my cars. So I'll grab one of these Conrails. So I run a lot of, hey, you're welcome, John. Yeah, I run a lot of Weaver hoppers, and I don't like cars being super heavy, especially if you want to make a nice long coal drag. But I want to put something in them just to add a little bit of weight, distributive weight. So if there's a little bump in the track, it's not going to derail. Some of my smaller hoppers, like these guys back here, this guy has a coal insert, this Pensy. I think it was I want to say it's a Woodland Scenics insert. But I'm going to make my own little insert here, maybe fill it up like halfway. And we're going to do that. So it's enough to look in and say, hey, there's coal in there. But the way I do these inserts, it's kind of like it's permanent. It adds weight to the bottom. But also if your car were to tip, with glued cinders, they're not going to fall out. So I have like a little method on how I do that. I have some ore cars I did that with, and I didn't do a video on it. I was like, who would want to know this? And then I had a lot of comments on, how did you glue that coal? I have real coal in a bag somewhere up here I got from a train show. Bunch of friends were at that show. This guy was throwing coal away in the trash. I was like, no. It was like sitting out, and I'm like, I need that coal. Give me that coal. So I've made some what do you call them? Little ore hoppers filled with coal. The wiring on the layout is bad. If you hit a side of the layout with the lights, buildings turn off. Yeah, sometimes you get that. I get some wonky stuff with this layout because of the quick connects I use. I don't have any with me, but the little snap-on connectors, they work great if you're using, you got to make sure you use the right gauge wiring with the right part, because if you clip it, there might be a little gap. And what I do, if you guys ever use, I got to find them. Of course, I just cleaned my shelves, so I don't have any parts laying around. So those little wire clip-ons, what I do, I strip the wire, bend the wire over, clip it to the main line, because everything is in parallel up here. It's all parallel wiring. You clip it in, you drag your wire through so it's exposed. So when you clip it, it creates a contact. Let's see. Hey, Funkmaster, what's going on? Welcome. Put M&Ms. They have an M&M's hopper, guys. I think it's, I don't know if it's a Lion scale, which is Lionel's USA. It sounds so weird to say Lionel USA. After how many years? 30, almost 30 years. Well, actually, my J class was US made. And there's a big stamp on the bottom. It says made in the USA. It's awesome. But yeah, they're making some stuff over here. But I think there's an M&M hopper, unless it's Menards. It could be Menards. I want to say it's most likely Menards or Lion scale. Good save, yeah. That was fantastic. DB Tech was there, and we're like, dude, they're throwing away coal, like real coal. And it was like, yeah, and then I mistakenly bought this. I thought this was ballast, because it says Scenic Express ballast, and I read the front. It says dark cinder blend, fine. So, yeah. Did you hear about the thunderstorms of Chicago? I did not. What happened? Love a good thunderstorm, but hopefully everything's okay. Sounds pretty scary. Let's see. Got some other comments in here. M&M candy hopper. Yeah, I'd have to I don't know, crystallize the M&Ms. They probably make plastic M&Ms for Christmas time, for ornaments and stuff. How long did it take you to do the roadbed and paint the buildings? The roadbed. So that's an excellent question. So Jeff, all the roadbeds here are actually ballast. It's do I have any here? No. All the roadbeds. So the diner and stuff. That's all just, I put down a sheeting of glue, and I do a 50-50 mix with Elmer's Glue All, which is right here. You can see I'm already down a half tank right here of Glue All. And this stuff's actually, the viscosity of this is pretty decent. And it's not as heavy as the school glue, but I still mix it. I do a 50-50 mix in a Elmer's squirt bottle, like a school glue bottle. Shake her up really good, and then I pour all this out. Use sometimes I use a paintbrush. If I don't feel like trashing a paintbrush, like a cheap art brush, like one of those metal brushes, I'll use my finger or something. It's just glue. Spread it all out, and then you carefully shake it. Shake the cap. I fill the cap of one of these shakers. I don't shake out like this. I don't know. I haven't seen anyone do that before. I take the cap off. You pour what you need. Then you use this as a shaker and a tool. So, yeah, that's what I do. I use, what do you call it? Fine road ballast. It's black fine ballast. So this is coarse. This is what I use for track. Coarse ballast. It's used fine. I have not painted any buildings yet. M&M's melting your hopper. Yeah. Hey, Steve, how's it going? Yeah, up here I'd have a melty hopper. That's true. It'd be gross. It'd be just a hop of chocolate. June 13. Oh, man. Took some of that coarse sand, mixed it with black paint. Kind of looks like coal. Yeah, sand. So DB Tech gave me a lot of sand, and it's in the yard. I have a little bit left. I tried to get rid of it because I wanted to use it in the construction yard, but I ran out of space. So I'm actually going to mix it and put it into my MOW car, which is somewhere. It's back there in the corner. I'm not grabbing that. Oh, man. So, Peter, did you use any soundproofing materials before laying down? Yeah, this is all eighth. This is a rough layout right now. This is all 1/8-inch insulation foam, like Pink Panther. It was like $60, but it gave you, I think, 16. Oh man, what was it? 16 feet by 4 feet wide or something. 16 by 5. So I didn't have to use all of it. I cut it up into pieces. My buddy RJ was over here. We cut it up. We glued it down. But this is just an underlayment. I really prefer using the 1/2-inch foam, but the white foam was such a mess. It was like snowing here 24/7, and it was just awful. But I do plan on putting a cap, so you guys won't see this edge right here. It'll just be a wooden cap going around the entire layout. That's in the plans. Pretty soon, actually. It's going to happen. I want to put just a little bit of an edge to clean up, so you don't see any of the foam up here. Make it a little bit more professionale. There we go. I also have a carpet down on the floor, which now helps out with soundproofing. It's helping out pretty good. So there you go. Starting to think of what. Oh, I missed what Tom said up here. Starting to think of what I can set up for the holidays. Holiday trains. I actually ran my Polar Express this weekend just for fun. So why not? It might have been the 25th of June. And actually, it probably was the 25th of June. I ran my Polar Express. I used plumbing flux. Spread out the glue. Oh, flux brush, not the... Duh, I knew that. Yeah, that's exactly what I used. It's like this metal tube with just a throwaway disposable brush. You can actually cut the bristles, make it like a fine bristle. If you got to clean parts and stuff, and you just throw it away. Recycle it. You can recycle. It's metal. It's like a steel brush. Let's see. Harbor Freight. There you go. China Freight. That's what Vice Grip Garage calls Harbor Freight. Brian Rock, I do not have any patriotic trains. Well, this is as close as you get for red and white. We're going to do the caboose parade on 4th of July, guys. So we'll see if we have a lot of like 4th of July festivities this weekend. So I think Nikki and I are going to be completely 4th of July'd out. So maybe she'll come up here and hang out with me when we do the caboose parade. What I'm going to do is actually run every caboose that I own, even pre-war and post-war and modern and scale. All that's going to be connected together. Whatever ones that cannot be connected together, because there are some pre- and post-war cabooses that either do not have couplers or don't couple together, they'll be sitting out in one of the yards on or sidings. We did that the first year we moved in, did the YouTube channel. We did the caboose parade. Last year, I don't think we did because Nikki actually had to work on 4th of July. I helped her out. Her boss wasn't very nice, and she actually was like pretty much forced to work on 4th of July at an event for 4th of July, and it sucked. I'll be honest with you, it was horrible. Nikki and I both agreed it was like the worst 4th of July ever, and we promised each other never again. Never, ever again. You got a haunted house for the layout. I saw one of those this weekend at a train shop. The Lionel Haunted House. They're pretty sweet. Acid brush, yeah. Let's see. Black fish gravel. There you go. That's old school. I like that. Yep, Harbor Freight brush, pack 100. Yep, that's what I use. Thanksgiving video, I had turkey, mashed potatoes, and gravy, and an HO open hopper. That's sweet. Such a cool idea. Would you recommend corkboard for soundproofing? It's going to be expensive. Peter, yeah, the foam is a lot cheaper. Like this construction foam is a heck of a lot cheaper, I promise. Plus, you don't have to mend it. You just put it down over the entire layout. The entire layout under here is a pink Wonderland, which you can probably see in older videos. And then the layout before this one was all half-inch white foam. The first video I did up here with the new layout, it was so bright because the reflectiveness, they call it like the albedo or whatever. That's the official term of reflectiveness. It was like reflecting everywhere. It looked like we were on the surface of like, the North Pole. It was pretty cool. Then every week or so, it would get covered up with grass. But this pink stuff is also very easy to glue. Glue stuff on, glue to the table. It was cool. Yeah, there's more room. There's nothing on the floor right now other than some totes and whatever. Let's see. UP military stuff. Very cool. George Trains, get the Last Ride Express or End of the Line Express. That's a cool set. And I actually know where I can find one at a hobby shop. I'm probably going to end up buying it. It's like they want $240. It's the original ready to run set. It's going to be so cool. Let's see. Radar's welcoming a third grandson. Uh-oh, there's trouble. Start them on the trains. Got to get them started on the trains. You'll have someone to run your trains with. Oh, man. Oh, man. Great to know. Thanks again. No worries. Yeah, if you guys ever have any questions, send us a Facebook message on the Nick's Crossing Facebook page. Send me an email. I will get back to you. I've gotten some spam emails here and there or just weird emails here and there. Just be right up in front to say, hey, Nick, I am this person. I'll be glad to answer your questions. Just be upfront and just don't be afraid to introduce yourself either. Just ask me questions. It's what we're here for. We're here to help each other out, and the hobby is it's about caring and sharing and running trains and having fun. That's the way I look at it. But if you have any questions at all, it's easier to go through the Facebook app, the business page. But yeah, check her out. Patriotic rolling stock I have is UP ST70 Ace. Very cool. Bicentennial caboose. I wish I had a buy war bonds caboose or the state of Maine. Is that the one that's red, white, and blue? It's really pretty. It's like I think it's a state of Maine boxcar. This is a gift. This is a sweatshirt gift. It's very frumpy. I mean, I look like a marshmallow in this thing, but it's just comfortable up here tonight. I'm loving it. It's been an excellent stream, having fun, but it's not too hot up here. Grandson's visiting this weekend from Florida. Very nice. But I got this as a gift, so probably knowing the source who gave it to me is probably on like Amazon or probably Amazon. I could probably think it's Amazon because the person who gave it to me, they love their Amazon. Bringing my HO American Freedom Train. cool. I know where that's at. Is it the John Doe? Did you get a Broadway Limited? What's it? 2101. It's pretty sweet. Yard shift. Nice. 4-year-old loves trains. Loves trains. They love trains. They went to Strasburg, Road Thomas. They loved it. That's awesome. That is too cool. Yeah, I rode strong. Okay, so this is kind of funny, guys. I was a kiddo, so we went to the B&O Railroad Museum, and they were doing the Thomas and Friends meet and greet. It was really weird because they had a Sir Topham Hatt walking around in a costume. It kind of looked like if you wore it was like a mesh mask thing. It was like a box. It looked like, okay, so if anyone in here had Thomas trains growing up, the Sir Topham Hatt figurine is like a wooden block. It's like a piece of wood cut out. It would be like if you put that in some type of magical machine and made that wooden block a life-size person walking around. That's what they had. It was terrifying, and I was scared of it. I was like, oh, God. I told my mom, that's not Sir Topham Hatt. It freaked me out. Then also the engine that they brought, it was a travel unit. I think it was a diesel. It was not a steam engine. It had like a smoke machine pushing smoke out the top. And then they had it hooked up to, I think, the GP38 that they have, or GP39 in the yard. It was really funny. It freaked me out. I told my mom and dad, I was like, this is not the real Thomas. And I didn't know Strasburg did the steam Thomas until much later in life, which I filmed. That's on the channel. It was on Father's Day. My dad was not too thrilled of that one. Oh, man. But that's great. That's great that they all love trains. To Bachman 449 and Lionel cars. Nice. Yeah, Lionel Host Scale. They're making some cool stuff. It's awesome. Heston Steam Museum. No. Hey, Walter, how's it going? I've never been there. Where is that located? I love Steam. Steam is like, yeah. I was actually going to do a Steam night, but it didn't work out that way. But yeah, definitely let me know where that museum's at. I'll be there in a heartbeat. SC78 says Athearn Genesis model equipped with soundtracks. Tsunami 2. Nice. Type E bottom shelf couplers. That's awesome. Sorry for no worries. That emoji is hilarious. Look at the eyes. That's great. I guess that's YouTube's version of the of that emoji. Made a video of the NASA train. I'll have to check that out. That's sweet. What is the lifespan of a motor in a layout? Do you mean like a train motor, or what do you mean? So like the I've got motors and engines that go back to like the 1920s. I've got some pre-war stuff that's like ancient, and that's it's meant to run. So it's kind of hard to say, but some of the newer stuff, like I fried my Camelback, or not Camelback, the saddle tank. She's fried. One of them's fried. I got the Bethlehem steel working right. But yeah, I fried a saddle tank. It's bad. Jeff, it really depends on the maker and all that fun stuff. But the trains I'm running today are like the MTH is almost, 20, 25, 24 years old. The 612, not 611, is 25 this year. So it's pretty subjective. But these motors are built to last. The Pullmores are meant to last. It's pretty cool. So it's really how you run them and take care of them. I don't run them too long. I give them a break, especially with the little bit of heat that we get in the summertime. So, yeah, I'm going to hook up the 612 again. Take you guys back to the yard. I'm going to pick up the Baldwin by hand. I'll cheat. We'll fire up one last time. Run her around. run around the layout once. Or twice. Indiana. Very cool. I have not been out that way in a while. I was in Indiana about 10 years ago, 12 years ago for high school, and that was a trip to Chicago. That was pretty cool. All right. Alco Baldwin is a newer Proto 3. This is a Proto 1. All right, we'll do one more lap. Why not, right? There we go. So that locomotive is actually it's on a dead track. I've got switches underneath the control stand here on my control board that can basically cut the center track out, or the center track, yeah, the hot track, the center rail. Oh, so we can create a dead track or a block. So right now I can switch the power on the track 1, move these cars back, open up the... All right, so I can switch track. I have my remote switches down here, little toggles. And now I can switch the power on. And I can turn the track off. Now, if I don't turn the track off, this little saddle tank is going to run. And we don't want that. So hey, Dale Hudson, how's it going? Oops, I don't want that. Oh, it went into the dead zone, so I'm going to turn the power off. I forgot to flip the switch. All right, so no. All right, here we go. Flip the switch. Now she's good to go. Yeah, 6:12 time. My engines are Lion Chief or Lion Chief Plus. Yeah, I don't have any Lion Chief or Lion Chief Plus. Most of my Lionel stuff is conventional or TMCC. Now this engine's actually fully conventional, surprisingly. Yeah, Jeff. No, it's just a dead track, so I can store cars and stuff. Like I can store these 2 engines in there without them getting power. We got smoke fluid. We might actually have too much smoke fluid in there. Yeah, there's too much smoke fluid. Hey, George, thank you so much for stopping in. Have a great night. Have a good day at work. Yeah, there's smoke fluid in here. It's just, let's see. Yeah, I made those out of old Gargraves track from the 80s. Worked out pretty well. Let's see. My dad actually used to have a Gargraves straightaway section on the old layout when we were kids. Hey, Randy, thank you so much for stopping in. Have a great night. I'm going to reconnect the tether. There's a tether on this one, which I'm not a huge fan of tethers, but, you know. Number 1 is it's no longer with us. Here, guys, give me a second. I'm going to clean off these tethers. Let's see. Oh, right. Now this model might actually have a rechargeable battery in her. I got the tether in wrong because the bell's the whistle and the whistle's the bell. Yeah, there might be a battery problem in there because I believe the instructions did talk about a rechargeable 9-volt battery in her. Give me a second, guys. I might be able to open her up. Let's see. All right. Gargraves. Remember using Gargraves track back in the 1980s? Such wonderful times. Yeah, my dad had just a straightaway of Gargraves. It was cool. It was interesting. Pretty cool stuff. Man, Lionel is so simple, guys. So check this out. Here, I'll spin you over here. Stop by and shop. Oh no. So this is held in with 2 screws, one back there and one over there. So we're going to open her up really quick. Grab a quick screwdriver here. But yeah, unfortunately, batteries tend to die after 25 years. So if there's a battery in here, it most likely needs to be replaced. And I think I have it. I think I can. We'll see what masterful electronics are in here. Hey, Peter, thank you so much for stopping in. Yes, have a great night as well. You using them? Oh, thank you so much. Christmas layout. Yeah. It's never too early to start a Christmas layout. They take time. That's awesome. Yeah, let's see if this pops out of here. Nope, I might be wrong. There's more than 2 screws. Or wait. What we got here? Ah, they added 2 more screws. Okay. All right. All right. The speaker is actually over top of the rear truck, which is crazy. So, well, let's see. It's a horrible place for 2 screws. But like I said, guys, after 25 years, a battery ain't going to be too happy. A 25-year-old rechargeable 9-volt, yikes. Yikes. All right, let's see. Did that do it? Yes, it did. Whoa. All right, let's see what we got in here. See what Lionel's hiding in this tender. Let's pull her straight up. Ooh. It's got a funk. There's a smoky funk in here. All right, there's a space for a 9-volt. Now, does anyone know if there's a space for a 9-volt? Is there supposed to be a 9-volt in here? Can someone let me know? But there is a space for a 9-volt, like right there, or that metal collar, like this thing right here. So I don't know. I'm just gonna put her back. But I don't know if there's supposed to be a 9-volt in here or not. So yeah, I'll put her back. Oops. Oh, let's get this back in. It has a 9-volt connector. The one guy in here that would know would probably be Tom from Tom's Trains and Accessories would know if there's supposed to be a 9-volt in here. Because there's a big old slot for a 9-volt. But that could just be for when you switch direction to keep the sounds going, just like an MTH. It has the connector for it. A bad cap. Oh, no. Yeah, just the sounds cut out temporarily. Now, this is in the tender. But I have a feeling... Oh, I'm putting the screws back in it. I'm not gonna risk it. You know what I should do? I should read the instructions that came in the box. We'll have to see. Oops. All right, that one's in. What did I do? These screws aren't going back in. All right. Oh, man. There are 30 of us that can Google it. There you go. I won't try it tonight. I don't want any blue smoke for my brand new engine. But I just take them back off. Read the instructions. No. Yeah, I know. There's no motors in this. No motors in the tender, I promise. Let's see. Oh man. So yeah, I'm not gonna break anything tonight, hopefully. We'll see. I actually have to take the shell back off again. Hey Roger. Lackawanna Rail fan, what's going on? Welcome. So yeah, let's see. Take the shell off again. Ah, look at that. All right. Yeah, they shoved all kinds of stuff in here. But yeah, there is a spot for a 9-volt right there, but oh, that's why. Okay. They put in like this. Ugh. Ooh. Oh yeah. And there's the cap switch that I have to put back in. That wasn't supposed to come out, but hey, Radar, have a great 4th of July as well. Thank you so much. It's not the Warhorse, Ken. It's the this is the 612, not the 600. Oh, that's gonna be a nightmare to put back that. Oh man. So yeah, there's a spot for a 9-volt. So what do you guys? Does anyone know if a 9-volt is supposed to go in there or not? So 9-volt slot with the 9-volt terminals sticking out the other side right here. They kind of tucked them in there, but yeah. But I've got to actually. That was goofy of them. So, yeah, for now, I'm going to say I'm not going to mess with that. It's a backup for rail sounds. Okay, so Ken, what kind of 9-volt? Do I have to put a rechargeable in there or a normal 9-volt battery? I can put a rechargeable in there. I mean, it wouldn't hurt if it's a rechargeable, right? That's why the 9-volt goes there. Normal. Okay. This is a Lionel 612. And it could be the reason why my rail sounds are cutting out. Here we go. I had to take the potentiometer for the volume switch. So just throw a normal 9-volt in there. All right. Sounds good to me. The board looks fresh. I mean, look at this thing. The board is perfect. It's just the rail sounds were cutting out when the chugging sounds were cutting out, which is rail sounds. So it might need a battery. I don't know. You guys are the experts. No sound system required. Yeah, right. I love my sound. My sounds. We got trains with the Z. We got sounds with the Z. A regular battery. We'll see what I got up in the old Nick's Crossing studio. We'll see. Now I'm just trying to find the correct screws that go back in here. There's a potentiometer that's flying around in here. They got this pot right here. This is for your volume. So, NSA, welcome. Thank you so much for. I'm a newbie to Rail Sounds 2. God, Rail Sounds 2 came out when I was like 2. All right, so we'll throw in a normal. Oh crap! There goes the screw. There it goes again. What I really need is a desk, you know. Oh, Jeff, the board's fine. It smells like we possibly had a smoker, like a tobacco, like a pipe tobacco smoker owned this thing. A true rail fan. Smoking his tobacco, running his trains. There you go. All right, the potentiometer. I took out the wrong screws. No, it's not burnt. Oh no, it does not smell like a burnt circuit. I promise. It smells like tobacco smoke, which could have been the smoke fluid, you know. But no, it does not smell like a burnt circuit card. I promise. Like, yeah, this thing smells like clean. It is a clean circuit. I mean, this thing is shiny. Yeah, it smells like a basement, like grandma's basement, you know, with a little bit of tobacco smoke. But now I know that blue smoke smell. So so you guys are saying that I could let's see what batteries I have. Give me a second. Let me check the next Crossing Studio up here for batteries. A battery. All right. All right, let me check over here underneath the platform. Oh. Hey guys, give me a second. I'm going to go run down the stairs and grab a 9-volt. All right, guys, I'm back. Let's see. See if this battery's any good. All right. Phew. Sorry about that, guys. All right. Whew. I want to use trains with sound. Catch my breath. I ran down 3 flights of steps. So got a Wegmans battery. I have an LED light. So we're going to do this to test her out. I'd say this battery is pretty good. Nice bright lights. So yeah, Wegmans to the rescue. A Wegmans battery in my fancy train. So let's do this. So it's funny, I actually have a Rail Sounds tender and there's no battery slot. There's a place for a battery, but there's no like places for one. All right, so the battery's in. No blue smoke. Putting her in her slot. This is so scary. I don't trust 9 volts. Let's see. All right, the battery is locked and loaded. It's an alkaline battery. It makes it even more stressed out. All right, so we're gonna run her. We'll run her without her shell. Make sure it doesn't blow up. Where's the engine at? It's on the track. Here we go. All right. And it's actually going to sound much different because the shell acts as a sound. Let's see. Let's see. So the sounds. Oh wow! It's okay. So it takes a while for the sounds to cut out. That's actually really cool. All right, so I'm gonna put the shell back on. How-to videos, yeah. We'll definitely do some of those. And now it takes a while. Yeah, Peyton. Now it takes a while for the sounds to cut out. I actually really like that. Wow. Thank you guys for all your help. That is awesome. I'm going to put the shell back on, and then we'll run her, and we'll run her, and we'll run her. Sweet. Yeah, thank you guys for your help. Like these, you're going to be just fine. Thanks. Yeah, it's, you know, you see batteries and things, and it's kind of scary sometimes. And like Protosound 1, I have 0 problems with their stuff, but God, the shell's die cast so heavy. But yeah, a lot of older stuff with batteries. It's like, ugh, I don't know. Scary. All right, let's see. Put everything back in the shell. It's probably why it's missing the battery. Well, you know, I don't know who owned this before. I think it came out of like an estate or a train auction or something. But the store I bought it from, the guy only had it for a couple of days before I picked it up. But even the guy, the salesperson that helped me with this, he was like, you know, that's going to go pretty fast. I was like, yeah, I know, it's a 612. He's a rebel. Oh, jeez. Trying to get all this shoved back in here. There's like this foam baffle material in here to help seal everything in there. And yep, it's in. All right, let's see. Grandma or grandpa got tired. Yeah. Grandma or grandpa may not be with us. That might be why this was selling. I don't know. It's a cool train. It's really cool. I even have the box and everything. But once I saw it at the shop, I was like, man, I really want this thing. Got enough engines. Too many. No such thing as too many. No such thing. All right. The back screw's kind of stripped out, but I'm not going to tighten it anymore. All right, so let's get her on the tracks. Do the old tether-roo. All right. Give her some cars. Cool. Oops. All right, so here we go. Thanks for trusting me. Yeah. No worries. I just it freaks me out seeing batteries and stuff with Let me actually reset it. Got my TMCC Commodore Vanderbilt on layaway. Very cool. Okay, so guys, so the the Lionel #1 on the track right there, that actually caught on fire while I was doing the saddle tank video. Nice. But yeah, the saddle tank, I used the smoke parts out of it to help rebuild the Bethlehem Steel number 72, and it worked out pretty well. If Ann is still here, does this engine also have the cylinder smoke? This engine shoots out smoke from the cylinders. But yeah, Commodore Vanderbilt's awesome. Just put on the shelf for a good find. 4 cars. That's awesome. Peyton's got HO. HO's fantastic as well. Oh, now she's smoking. Look at that. Here, guys. Do the straightaway shot coming down. Yeah, no fireworks. No fireworks allowed up here. Unless it's a smoking train. Yeah, John, she's moving now. Look at that. Yeah, she's doing a lot better. Jeff, I bought this for, I think it was $200 There's like 213 attacks. Here, guys, give me 1 second. I'm going to find another engine for the inner loop. I'm going to move the Penn Central. Yeah, the saddle tank runs. Here, I'll get that rolling in a second. Here, I'll grab it for you. Hey, Milwaukee Road, what's going on? Oh, sweet. So it has cylinder smoke as well. Sweet. I love this engine. It's awesome. I think by putting a 9-volt, that's why it's making the smoke. Yeah, I wish. Yeah, the rail sounds aren't cutting out. It sounds fantastic. It's actually a little bit more responsive with the remote. Of course, I say that the rail sounds cut out. I'm guessing there's like a sensor in there. It needs to be cleaned or something. But that's fine. I can take the shell off of this, off the J class, and clean her up. I'm not worried about it. But yeah, I'll run the little saddle tank real quick. It's getting pretty late, but yeah, there's probably a rotational sensor in there. It's got to be cleaned. There we go. Little Bethlehem steel. It's all part of railroading. Oh, yeah. Yep. All right. Oops. Your best roast. I can say 2 words to really roast them. Nice right. I could say like American made. I wish they were still made in America, honestly. I got the J class this weekend. Yeah, I just don't want to burn her up like her sister. I like Mark's stuff. That light tower right there is Mark's. That Mark's right there is a pretty cool piece. Yeah, Norfolk or which one over on the shelf? That's a Norfolk Southern. Yeah, that's a Norfolk Southern. I'm not gonna light that one up tonight. It's really loud. It's getting pretty late. Yeah, it probably just needs to be opened up and cleaned. To be honest with you, get in there and actually just use a contact cleaner and all that. There's got to be some type of rotational sensor on the inside of it, and the shell probably comes off with a couple screws. And it's actually the 746, which is Lionel's first J class um, locomotive that they made in the 50s or the post-war era. And this model is actually modeled after the 746. So I thought that was pretty cool. If it's not a JLC engine or legacy, smoke unit gets the power from the track. Yep. Randall's back for a bit. Do you still have the bubble tower? Of course. Oh, yeah. It's right there. I couldn't get rid of the tower. You know what, guys? This tower, here, I'll show you. And I got to actually shut down the stream soon. It's getting pretty late. This tower right here, I've been looking for one because they had other ones, apparently. They had other And I like the Americana on it. It's like Lionelville, the Shield, and US of A colors right there. And yeah, it bubbles and everything. I still cannot find one. So this tower was expensive. I think it's the most I've ever paid for an accessory ever. Even like my icing station that I still have to hook up. That was like, whoops. Train turned on by itself. Spooky. There it goes. That was cool, I guess. Um, so this accessory was like $90, and when I bought it, I was like, man, I think I spent too much money on that bubble tower. And now everyone says that comes in here or up here, they're like, where'd you get that tower? Where? How much was it? Where did you get it? Like what? It's just nuts because I've never seen one before, and I was just it was an instinctual buy. It's like, man, I really want that tower, and I got it at the Colbrookdale. Well, now it's Colbrookdale Train Shop, but it used to be Ye Old Train Shop that they moved from Colbrookdale up to off of Route 100 to Colbrookdale. So one thing about having running layout, got to maintain maintenance locomotives and track. Yeah, track I'm not too worried about. This track's meant to last a while, but I clean it once in a while. And when you do scenery stuff, you spill glue on the track and you get dead spots. But you know, can't find any 027 MTH Rail King NW passenger cars. Look for if you're looking for N&W stuff, look at Williams. Williams had a great line of Madison cars, and they made N&Ws. They're beautiful. They're the exact same like Tuscan red color, and they're in gold writing too. She still wants to run. We can try. Let's see. Yeah, it's doing like a. It's doing like a whole idle phase right now when it should be moving and like doing the rail sounds. It's idling and doing the air, that whole sound, the blowback steam and the air pump. It probably just needs to be cleaned. Like I said, on the inside of there's probably like a little rotational sensor. It's probably stuck, or there could be like a band or something. I'll have to look it up or look what's wrong with it. So, what's wrong with the last car? I think the rollers are just dirty. Those were part of a used deal. I got those at the Scranton Train Show. It was awesome. But the last car, it works. It just needs to be cleaned. But, you know, it's all good. But yeah, guys, I'm going to call the stream. It's 10:36. I got to get to bed, eat dinner, and go to bed, which I shouldn't be doing, but it is what it is. I'm actually going to stay up a little bit and edit the video of the Reading Railroad Museum, the Reading Heritage Museum in Hamburg, Pennsylvania. So that should be out tomorrow. If not, it'll be out Wednesday. So look out for that one. It's going to be a lot of fun. I've got some other videos up here. We'll do a review on the 612. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this week. It's going to be great. And then this 4th of July, we're going to be doing the Caboose Parade live up here in studio, probably having about 30 or 40 cabooses in the parade around the layout. So it should be a lot of fun. But yeah, thank you guys so much for stopping in tonight. This has been a great stream. Got a lot of folks in here, a lot of new people, a lot of familiar faces as well, which is always fun. And the new people asking questions. And like I said, if any of you guys have questions, reach out to me either through our Facebook or email. Those are on the channel description on the channel page. Check them out. They're a lot of fun. Yeah, just ask away. I'll be here to help you guys out. And yeah, guys, thank you so much, everyone. Yeah, thanks for another fun stream. Thanks. I actually want to go see what? Let's see. It's been fun. Yeah, thank you so much. I'm just reading comments here. But yeah, guys, thank you so much. Anyone new to the channel, always consider subscribing. Anyone watching the replay, thank you guys for 30 likes. That's awesome. If you guys haven't yet, hit the like before you leave. And have a great week, everyone. Stay safe. Happy railroading as always. We'll see you next time. But yeah, just look out for the videos this week, guys. So we'll see you later. Have a great night. See you guys.